are you thinking about? I asked after a long, quiet time. I'm thinking about what you told me. About when the fortune teller saw you cliff jumping and thought you committed suicide and how it all got out of control. You realize if you just waited for me like you were supposed to do, then Alice wouldn't have been able to see you jump. Nothing would have changed. We'd probably be in my garage right now like any other Saturday. There wouldn't be any vampires and forks, and you and me. He trailed off and thought. It was disgusting the way he said this, like it would be a good thing to have no vampires and forks. My heart thumped uneasily at the emptiness in the picture. Edward would have come back anyway. Are you sure about that? I tried again. I spoke Edward's name. Being apart, it didn't work well for either of us. He started to say something angry from his expression, but he stopped, took a breath, and began. Did you know Sam is mad at you? Me? I took a second. Oh, I see. He thinks they would have stayed away if I wasn't here. No, that's not it. Then what's the problem? Jacob leaned down to scoop up another rock. He turned it over into his fingers. His eyes were riveted on the black stone while he spoke in a low voice. When Sam was how you were in the beginning, when Billy told them how Charlie worried when you didn't get better, and then you started jumping off cliffs, I made a face. No, I was never ever going to let you forget that. Jacob's eyes flashed to mine. He thought you were the one person in the world with as much reason to hate the clones as he does. Sam feels sort of betrayed that you would just let them do that in your life like they never hurt you. I didn't believe for a second that Sam was the only one who felt that way. And the accent in my voice was for both. You can tell Sam to go right to. Look at that, Jacob said, switching to an eagle in the act of plummeting down toward the ocean from an incredible height. It checked itself at the last minute, only its talons breaking the surface of the waves. Just for an instant, then it flopped away, its wings straining against the load of the huge fish it snagged. You see it everywhere, Jacob said, its voice suddenly distant. Nature taking its course. Hunter, the prey, the endless cycle of life and death. I didn't understand the point of nature lecture. I guess that it was trying to change the subject. But then he looked down at me with a dark humor in his eyes. And yet, you didn't even see the fish trying to plant a kiss on the eagle. You didn't even see that. He grinned, a mocking grin. I grinned back tightly, though. The acid taste is still in my mouth. Maybe the fish was trying, I suggested. It's hard to tell when a fish is stinking. It's looking birds, you know. Is that what it comes down to? His voice abruptly sharper. Good luck? Don't be stupid, Jacob. Is it money that he persisted? That's nice, I muttered, getting up from the tree. I'm flattered that you think so much of me. I turned my back on him and paced away. Oh, don't get mad. He caught my wrist and spun me around. I'm serious. I'm trying to understand here. I'm cutting up blank. His eyebrows pushed together angrily, and his eyes were blank in their deep shadow. I love him. Not beautiful or he's rich. I spat the word at Jacob. I'd much rather he weren't either one. I wouldn't even out the grass.